The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
All right, so guys, please confirm audio video. Please confirm audio video. Excellent. So please note, first of all, let me now ask you guys that if you approximately take the total duration. So I just want to know that how much total time you guys have taken for this. If I talk about total count, how much total count you guys have taken for this? Okay. So okay, good. So please note that in this case, this entire process, the expected. Okay, so please note. Okay, so it means you guys are able to manage or able to could meet this expected time duration, which you can see here. So right now, how many people are done with entire process? By the way, please note that let me tell you one small information that here the last step is workflow rule, but after that you have to do unit testing also. Okay, after that you have to do unit testing also. So right now you are going to proceed for the unit testing. You guys go for the unit testing and check 3 minutes duration. In that, the testing is something like this: the positive, negative testing. So for example, you have to add the record type field in all the page layouts, then create a new record with LCD, change the and pick list to LED and save, and see the record type and see the new fields. Same for others. Done this, try this. And this way you can see it's really working or not. Please note the moral, the target is so the target is you first of all do your own testing, and then after this we show our work to be a manager team lead, and then we send it to testing people or QA team. Okay, so that is actually what we have to do, and the target here is the target of testing is, are we able to change page layouts by changing the product type or not? That's it. And please note that also without coding. That's also without coding. So please proceed for the testing, and those people who who completed everything, they only go for the testing. Remaining people, fine, you can work on that remaining part, but please note 1 hour 50 minutes to 1 hour is okay. That is too much for this process. That is the highest side. If you are saying 1 hour, it's going to be the on the higher side. So please note, if you are saying 30 to 40 minutes, yes, that is expected. As a project manager, as a team lead, I will expect 30 to 40 minutes best duration, best duration. You are not able to find record type field in the page layout, it will be definitely there. Try 10 times more. Try 10 times more. Workflow requirement. Okay, watch the video one more time. Watch the video one more time. And by the way, guys, please note deleting the record type is not a straightforward process. Please note deleting a record type is not a straightforward process. It takes lots of efforts, and different ways are there by which you have to try. Deleting the record type is not easy. So that's the reason advanced only you have to be very much clear. So let me tell you the note for job. Once we start using record type, we cannot delete in simple way. Please note this point. Ways are there, but it's complicated. So hence, always be clear with all requirements in advance, and then after create record type changes to RT. Please note, very hard. It's like kind of complicated process. So not sure why Salesforce made it so complicated, but anyways, it's not straightforward. So this is for your job. It is for your JQ. Okay. So if you did any kind of mistake, then you do. Otherwise, other solution is, other alternate is, other option is to delete the object and recreate again. So that's a kind of time wasting activity will happen. So better you be clear with everything in terms of record type in advance only. So those people who are done with the testing, please confirm testing is done. Positive, negative testing, you are changing and you are getting multiple different values. Everything is working fine. Please check. For Tom asking which record type to select, yeah, that's fine. You can select any record type, no issues. There is a question that for system admin, I get to choose any record type, but when I save the record, it will go default record type. Yes, you are right. That will work by default. Now, guys, please note by default, when you save the record, then the standard record type is coming. Listen carefully. This interesting thing. See, for example, if I go to this, if I go for this object, or let me go for our application. So, monster, sorry, indeed. So everyone saw that once you save the record, or let's say for example in the for example for example your once you save the record, then it is showing you the record type name. Have you seen that? So once you save the record, it's showing you record type name. While saving, while creating, every time it's going to show you record type name. Have you seen that? Okay, so please note here now how will be the experience for system admin. Let me show you. So Shekhar is a system admin, and I'm trying to create the record as a Shekhar. So let me show you here. I'm going to create the record type as Shekhar. So it will show me here monthly expense, and it will show me here. So you can see this is coming. I'm going to click on next. Finance record type, finance details, and please note whatever Jan 2020, whatever you want to mention, whatever value, whatever, just click on save. Just click on save, and please note that you can see I can understand that I can see this page because of this record type. Okay, so like this we can have, and if nothing is matching, then by default record type, standard record type will come to you. Okay, so please note this point, and fine. So guys, notice board is showing 27th. Oh, sorry, 26, right? Fine. Okay, 26th September. Shit. So it means, okay, fine. I modified now. Thank you for informing. So, and please note that here now there is a question about the negative testing. Please note the positive testing and negative testing is what in your testing journey when you do any project work in the office. Positive testing is your expected results, and whenever you are actually performing any kind of activity, and you are performing some kind of activity as per the customer's expectations, so whatever customer is expecting, doing that kind of activity is called as positive testing. So uh, for example, let's say you are entering some expected data, for example, LCD and etc., and then expected results are coming as per the record type change and page layout change. That's called as positive testing. But you enter some kind of invalid information. For example, let's say you go for any kind of entry of, let's say you are entering or you are selecting some kind of record type value. Let's say, so for example, some record type value you are entering here. Let's say you are mentioning some kind of value, and you're selecting some kind of information. here, and at the same time you are having such kind of field which is not as per any logic. Let's say a kind of a let's say for example mini portable TV for example. So you are selecting that. Now on base of that, there is nothing, there is no solution, there is no logic present in that. So in this case you can go for such kind of negative testing also. In simple words, select some improper value and see the result. Select the proper value and see the result. That's positive and negative testing in all the testing cases for you. So everyone done with the testing? It is working fine. Testing is done. Okay, great, excellent. So please note that anyone is struggling anywhere, then please note you have some limitations right now in terms of the clarity of the concept. So go through the all videos, prepare that well, and also it is necessary for you to prepare that well because tomorrow we are having the mock interview. So please be ready for tomorrow's mock interview, and that's it. Nothing else I wanted to say in this session. Just wanted to see the update, and almost everyone saying 30, 40, 45 range. So 30 to 40 is good. 30 to 40 range is very good. Okay, and please note that record is not showing record type. Okay, no issues, try again 2 3 4 times, watch the video and try again, it will definitely show that. And when we get the questions not getting what questions you are talking about, please write the complete question. And you selected LED and then page layout is visible to me. Now I edit and see LCD, then I will see the LCD field back. No, you save the page. So for example, let me show you here. See, for example, I'm going to save, I'm going to edit this. So now I'm going to change it, and I'm going to change it to, for example, let's say for example, I just modified this. What is my record type? My record type is this finance. Okay, so for example, I'm going to now, let's say I have one field, let's say this is not record type, let's say it is my LAD record type. Okay, and there is a type of the field. So what I did, from LED to LCD, I made automatically the record type also will change from LED to LCD. Simple. So that is what actually the purpose behind the record type is, and page layout is to change the record type time to time, to change the page layout time to time. Okay, fine guys. So guys, now I had to go to office meeting, so I'm going to now close the session. And um, okay, you're talking about this question, the requirement. Yeah, I will put this requirement in the notice board after a few minutes. And anything more, anything else you have to ask, then please note, you can ask me in the um, email. And let me tell you the final point before we close the session. For the mock interview, what you are going to prepare. Please note, for the mock interview, you are like, this is for your mock interview. Listen carefully, this is your mock interview agenda. So in the mock interview we are going to talk about the application, object, various fields. We'll talk about the thing like internal security, and please note that we are going to talk about external security. And please note we are going to talk about the profile, and sorry, OWD. And then we are going to talk about profile, then we are going to talk about permission set, we are going to talk about role, we are going to talk about manual sharing rule, field level security, we are going to talk about workflow rule, we are going to talk about the immediate workflow rule action, and we are going to talk about the time dependent workflow rule action. We are going to talk about the um, approval process, and we are going to talk about, apart from that, the tracking of field. We are going to talk about tracking of field. We are going to talk about the thing like record type. We are going to talk about page layout, and that's it. So these all points I will also put in the notice board so that you guys will get the time to prepare that. Okay, I will mention that. And anything more, anything else, you can mail me. I'm going to sign out. See ya.